I have been thinking about this thing for a long time now. Way too long, if you ask me. One of those things that just keeps on bouncing around my brain and I never let out into the world. But today, finally, I am going to test out this thing, see how it goes, see how successful it is, I guess. I have been trying to figure out a direction in my YouTube channel for so long, just feeling out different things and thinking about what I would like to film, what you would like to consume, I guess. Yellow light, we love the yellow light. Gosh, I cannot eat and talk quickly. I've obviously tried out a few different things on my channel and baby crying. I'm not crying anymore. Then I had this idea and I've been chewing on this, going back and forth and back and forth y pensándolo demasiado. Have you ever had something like this that you're nervous, excited about, and you just think about it so much, but you never quite put it out into the world? Let me know, please, in the comments. I would love to know. So with this idea, with this YouTube channel, I knew I wanted to do something with a mix of different parts. First thing, I want to share like advice, things that I'm learning and I think are useful to share, and something useful basically, something that makes you come to my channel, watch my videos and not feel like a potato, a couch potato after you're done. I want to kind of motivate, inspire, help people learn and grow. I also want to improve my storytelling. I want my storytelling in my videos to be great. Of course, you have to start somewhere and hopefully get better over time, right? But Cody Warner is someone that learned to do this really well with, he did a vlog a day for an entire year, which is just mind-blowing. I don't know how he kept that up for an entire year, but he got really good at vlogging his day and sharing some little tidbits and keeping you interested throughout the video. At least me, I really enjoy his videos. His more recent stuff, no tanto como antes, but his vlog stuff I just love. I also want the videography to be good. I want to create aesthetic shots. I want it to be visually pleasing. And Isabel Page is somebody who I watch who does this really well. Of course, she lives in such a beautiful place, so it's a lot easier when you're like taking shots of the woods and the trees and snow and the nature, which I've found in my own life as well, that it's just way easier to set up beautiful shots when you're shooting nature. But those are three things that I really want to incorporate in my videos. All right, I gotta finish breakfast, go to work. I'll talk to you later. I am helping my mom out at her print shop while she's gone on vacation, so that's why I'm here and I'm working and stuff. But anyway, I like watching other people's vlog style videos. Sorry, it's a bit shaky. But I don't as much enjoy them when todo lo que hacen is just literally talk about their day, randomest things that don't have really any value per se. And I enjoy more when people actually give tips about like why they do stuff or what works better or this or that. And I've just seen some vlogs recently from people who are literally just, I don't know, talking about the randomest things that to me don't seem very interesting. And so I don't want to be that type of video. I want to give good tips, I don't know, things that I'm learning, like I said, maybe good books to read, you know, things that are gonna help you get somewhere in your life. I guess this has been one of those things that I'm scared of trying it because I'm scared of failing. I'm scared of not being able to actually do storytelling well or set up nice shots in my videos. I'm scared of not delivering value, and basically I'm scared of these videos not meeting my expectations. So that's why it's just been running around my head and I haven't actually done it. I guess in some of my previous videos I've kind of sort of done this type of thing, but es un poco diferente what this idea is. I want to be able to share more regularly. I don't think I'll ever do daily vlogging, like a video per day. That sounds like way too much, but maybe I can get to 3 videos a week, you know? I've always kind of been thinking about how I can create more videos, more interesting videos, and be able to have the time to actually do it, because video creation is a lot of work, especially if you're carrying the camera with you throughout the day. Just like the mental capacity of just remembering to film certain things, and like how are you going to set things up, and it's just a lot. So this is my idea of how I can create more videos and have them be better, more interesting, something along those lines, I guess. So there's this incredible book by Seth Godin called The Practice Shipping Creative Work, and he talks about how doing your creative work is a practice, something that you just continuously do. For example, if you're a writer, you just write every single day no matter what, and writing, whether it's good or bad, just going through that time of writing so much, you write through the bad writing to get to the good writing, you know? So it's not like you're gonna have good writing every single time you sit down. He says writer's block is a myth. Writer's block is actually the fear of what you're about to write, like that it's not gonna be good enough or something. So if you just start writing, maybe like, hi, I'm Darlene, I am writing a book, you know? You build that momentum and you eventually start getting to the good stuff. You have to get through the bad stuff to get to the good stuff. So some of my videos might be just crap, but as I continue to do them, I will improve and I will have some good ones that come out and come through between the bad weeds. Seth Godin also talks about how we need to hacer el cambio from worrying about how we're gonna feel or how we're scared to do things, or, you know, scared of failing, scared of people not enjoying our creative work. We need to switch from that mindset to the mindset of there potentially is someone out there who is going to benefit from this creative work. So think about that one person who you are going to help by, as he called it, shipping your creative work, instead of just holding on to it, or instead of just not even creating it and just letting that idea go around in your head. Of course, that thinking in circles just doesn't help us at all. For example, if you wanted to learn to snowboard, something that I extremely, really super much love, that was not grammatically correct, but I don't care. No matter how much you think about snowboarding, you're not gonna get any better at it until you actually take action and go do the thing, right? It's a pretty obvious example. But for some reason, there's certain things that we get stuck in our head and we don't take action on it, and we get nowhere. Going around in a circle, you get nowhere. You're literally going around the same track every single time. You gotta shoot out of that. What, hon? clearly it is much later. Remember I said aesthetic shots. Let's see if I can find one here. Okay, cool. I can see my shadow, my camera right here. I need to start doing more of the things that are going on in my brain. I need to film more in order to improve on filming. I need to work on my storytelling more in order to improve that. My shots, all the things I talked about, I need to start doing in order to reach out that helping hand to this person over there and over there and over there and you in the back, or you know, in the front because you're right here. As I said in my snowboarding video, check it out here if you haven't seen it. I loved that video so much. It feels so good to finally do something that you've been thinking about forever. Action siempre es mejor que inaction. All the time. Action wins over inaction. Inaction causes you to waste your mind energy on going in circles over and over. As I said, I keep repeating myself over and over. And action either causes success or, well, or you learn something. So win or win. There's no losing when it comes to action. Take action on that something. That nervous excitement that you're feeling, it's gotta mean something, right? It's gotta mean it's something good, something great. Things are gonna go excellently, or you're gonna learn something excellently. So I really enjoyed this day of filming. I haven't done this in too long. The one thing that me hace falta now is editing, because editing is honestly the harder, more time-consuming, nitty-gritty part of YouTube. So I need to edit this video. I do have a few videos that I kind of partially filmed and I have not edited at all yet. So this is actually gonna be the clincher, the kicker, the magic bullet. Also, this video didn't go exactly as I planned, and as I've talked about before, if you have expectations up to here and you're very heta, you're very stuck on those expectations and things happen down here, then that gap is major disappointment. So yeah, today I wanted to go play outside and like get some more aesthetic, beautiful shots of whatever we're doing outside, but all we did is go for a walk, which was very nice, but I didn't even bring my camera. So yeah, maybe this video wasn't exactly up to the idea that I had in my head, but as I said, action will cause improvement and I will get better over time. So let's keep pumping out these videos. Hope you all got something out of this, and we shall continue on and on and on. It's